Happy Vlogmas Day 12! It's December, and I'm not wearing a coat, and it's 60 degrees. What is this? Hey guys, it's Kylie. So today I am outside. So you know when you have like just one of those days and you're just like, ugh, and then it turns into like your whole week, and your whole week is just like, why? And like, it just seems like everything is like all coming at you at the same time, and you're like, life, hold on, give me a break. That's what's happening to me. I have been so completely stressed out for so many reasons. That's not what this video is about today, so moving on. Actually, it's sort of what this video is about. This video is about some scary stuff that has been going on lately. So, last night, while I was editing my video, I had like earbuds in, and I was like editing and like all that stuff. And it was kind of late at night. It was like 10 or 11 or something like that. So, my dad comes in my room. He's like, "Did you hear that helicopter?" And I was like, "No, I had earbuds in. I can't hear anything." And he's like, "Well, the dog was barking, and there was a helicopter, like, over our house. Like, not, like, directly over our house, just, like, there. But, like, really close by to our house. And my dog was, like, barking and, like, all this stuff. And he was like, so I don't know if there's someone out there. But he was like, so if you hear screaming or yelling or anything, lock your door and go hide, like, in your closet or something." And I was like, okay. And I'm like super paranoid about this kind of stuff. If you saw my TMI tag, you know I'm like paranoid of people killing me. I always think of like who does this happen to? I don't know anyone that this has happened to. And then I always think of when it says, you never think this will happen to you, and then it does, and then you're sorry. But like, I was just like freaking myself out, and then I went on and I just like watched other YouTube videos that like made me not think of scary stuff, and I was like, okay, calm down. But then of course I went to sleep, and then my mind thought of all the scariness. So I'm going to tell you guys about my scary dream. And first, I would just like to say I never have scary dreams. And I don't know if I would even consider this a scary dream, because when I woke up I wasn't scared. I was just like, okay. And I'm not sure how scared I was in my dream, but I'm not considering this a scary dream based on how I felt when I woke up. And I never have scary dreams or nightmares or like anything. Like, I do have like dreams where people say you can't see yourself die. I have died 3 times in my dreams and like seen what happens after my death. I've even seen my funeral once, and there were singing cats, but that's for a different video. But whenever like anything scary happens, I'm not scared. And I'm not scared when I wake up, and I don't wake up scared, or like it's just not scary to me. Like, never, anything, ever. So this wasn't a scary dream for me, but it was a scary dream as in what happened. So I wrote it down on my notepad, like what happened in my dream, because they say like you forget like a lot of your dream in like the first 5 minutes or something. So I wrote down my dream, and I'm going to tell you all what happened. Also, I am a little freaked out about being out here, but my dog is outside roaming around. So if there is like an intruder, it wouldn't even be an intruder, it'd be like creepy stalker guy here. If somebody comes and kills me, they'll see it happen on camera, and my dog should hopefully bark and save me. So we're hoping for the best here. I was like, this was like one afternoon. Actually it was probably evening-ish. So I'm walking my dog, and my street that I live on, it's a dead end. So it's like a street, and I'm like here, and then there's a circle, like the dead end turnaround thingy. So you go around a circle and you go like that way. So I was walking my dog around like the circle area, and then I was like, I don't know why I was. Why, you never know why you're doing anything in dreams. But so I was walking around in a circle. I decided to come back home. So I have my dog Tank on a leash, and instead of walking up my driveway, we walk through my woods, because I do have yards yards. I do have woods in my front yard. I came back to my house with my dog. My garage was open, so I came into the garage door. And my dad was like sitting at the kitchen counter on his laptop, and he's like, by the way, we've heard some, like in the news, there were reported that there were 3 people, like criminal people, on my street. My street is not very big at all. Like, it is like a teeny tiny little development. And the fact that there were 3 people seen on my street who were criminal people, I was just like, okay. I was just down there. I didn't see anyone, but still kind of crazy. So he was like, so just be careful if you go outside. Yeah, thanks for telling me after I went down there and walked my dog. So, anyways, for some reason I go into my garage and the garage door is open. So there is like potential for me to get murdered. But aside from that, I don't know how many people have windows in their garage, but I have windows in my garage. And I was over by one of my windows. And for some reason it was open. I don't know why it was open, but it was open. And I heard footsteps in the woods. I was like, what? I'm looking out the window and I see a guy walking down my sidewalk to my front door. And I'm like, what? I'm like, is this one of the guys that was like a criminal or something? Because I can see out my garage door and there are no cars. And I'm like, so this person just came to my house. They walked to my house. What is going on? So this guy he was about middle-aged, I remember. And he had like light brown, dirty blondish hair, kind of shortish. And so I ran back into my house. I went up to my dad and I remember whispering to him, go to the front door. So this is stupid for 2 reasons. I whispered it so only my dad could hear, when I should be telling my mom too, so she can like lock the doors and stuff. And 2, I said, go to the front door. I said nothing about there's a murderer there or a potential murderer there. I just said, go to the front door. So my dad could have gone to the front door, opened the door, and gotten shot by this guy for all we know. But that's not what happened. So he's just like, you're paranoid, there's nothing there. And I'm like, I saw what I saw. So the front door comes open, and we normally have our front door unlocked, like not at night or anything, just during the day if we're home, because my dog likes to go outside. So we just keep it unlocked and we like let him in and out like all the time. So it wasn't like weird that the door was unlocked, but the front door opens and the guy comes in. Don't know who he is yet. And my dad yells for me to run out of the house. Like, just get out of the house. So I run through the garage door and I run to my neighbor's house, which is actually that way. So I run through the woods to my neighbor's house and I'm like pounding on the door. And funny thing, my neighbors open the door, but they're not my next door neighbors that actually live in that house. They are my neighbors though, but they don't live here. I have a cabin in the Adirondacks, and on the road that my cabin is on, I have other neighbors there also. And it was one of my neighbors from at my cabin. My dog's running around because my parents are leaving and he's like going nuts. So it was one of those people, so that was kind of weird. But when you're like in your brain, when it's a dream, it's not weird, but it's weird. So I go there. Let's just call the girl Sarah for means of privacy, because I don't know a Sarah. So Sarah has a YouTube, and she's like showing me all these videos, and apparently I'm not concerned anymore about the murderer that was just at my house. So I'm like, oh, that's a cool video, like show me another one. And I'm just like, not caring. It's like I've completely forgotten. So we're like watching some of her videos just like in the kitchen, and then her front door opens, and then the guy who came to my house is there. He has blood all over him, but he is not hurt. I can only assume it was my parents' blood. And then we both scream, and then I woke up. I remember just waking up and like staring at the ceiling and looking around and being like, whoa. Just like processing everything for a minute. And then I remember also thinking I need to write this down for YouTube. The theme of this video was kind of like scary things that have been happening lately. And if anything creepy or spooky or scary or anything has happened to you guys in like the past week or few days, comment down below and make me feel better that I'm not the only one with some pretty creepy things going on. But, so, yeah. Last night, there probably wasn't even like anything spooky going on anyway. There probably wasn't even like a guy or anything. It was probably just, there was a helicopter. Maybe it was like, I don't know. There probably wasn't even anything. But things like this just freak me out, so that's what happened. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed hearing about me being scared and my dream and spookiness. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to me. I do fun things and I tell funny stories. Alright, I will see you guys all tomorrow in my next video. Have a good day and don't be paranoid like me. Bye. I'm sitting on a rock. Actually, this is my jacket. I was like, I should grab a jacket in case I get cold, and guess what? I never got cold. Look, I'm sitting on a rock. Woo! It's my iPod. Scary shed. My dog, what even? So we came home through my front woods. Something was moving in the woods like over there, just like, as paranoid as I am, have to look. Okay. Alright. This is freaking me out. Why is this, like, weird lighting? Okay, there we go. My face is brighter. That's better. I was like, okay. Birds are making weird noises now. So my lighting just got dark. What is this? Come on. There we go. So my lighting. Gosh, every single sound I hear scares the crap out of me. Not even joking, my heart is racing. So, there's a bug in my hair. My lighting is like, what? So, oh my gosh, there was a car starting. I was like, what? But I was like, it's one of my parents. Because my parents are going somewhere today. So, it's like birds making noises. My dog is going nuts. This is the craziness going on in the background of my video. In case you were wondering. And he has the top of a jack-o'-lantern from Halloween. So that's what's in his mouth, in case you were wondering.